Have you ever wondered why some people wake up with peace in their hearts no matter what challenges they face? What if the first words you speak each morning could shift the entire atmosphere of your day? In this video, we will uncover the secret of starting your day in a way that invites God's presence and blessings into everything you do. If you are ready to go deeper in faith and discover the power of gratitude-filled prayer, stay with me until the end. And if you have not yet subscribed to Prayer Decode, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next prayer that could strengthen your walk with God. There's something powerful about the way a new morning feels. The sun might not yet be fully awake, but the air carries a quiet invitation, an opportunity to start again. And before the noise of the world rises up, there's a sacred moment where your soul can choose its first words of the day. What if those words were, "Thank you, Lord"? Not because life is perfect, not because every prayer has been answered exactly the way you hoped, but because deep down you know you didn't get here by your own strength. Think about it. You didn't design the breath filling your lungs right now. You didn't set your own heartbeat through the night. You didn't hold the universe together while you slept. God did. His mercy whispered over you, one more day, and here you are. The roof over your head, the food that made its way to your table, the strength in your legs to walk, the sight in your eyes to see this day. They're not small things. They're miracles that have become so familiar we treat them like background noise. Maybe gratitude feels hard for you lately. Maybe life's pressures have clouded the view of your blessings. You've been running so long that joy feels like a memory. But let this sink in. The fact that you are still here means God's faithfulness hasn't failed. Even the struggles you didn't want are proof that He's still writing your story. And some of His greatest mercies are the things you never even saw, the accidents avoided, the wrong paths blocked, the no that protected you when you begged Him for a yes. Let's pause here. Take a deep breath. Let your mind wander for a moment over the last year. Can you remember a time you thought you wouldn't make it, yet somehow you did? That wasn't luck. That was the hand of God. Gratitude isn't just about saying thanks. It's a way of seeing. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already overflowing. It's the quiet confession that everything good comes from above. And when gratitude takes root, it pushes out entitlement, bitterness, and fear. It opens your eyes to see God's fingerprints on every page of your life. It's easy to forget this when life is smooth. Comfort can numb us. We start to think we're owed good days. But gratitude humbles us back into reality, that every day, every breath, every bit of peace we enjoy is grace. So when you thank God, go deeper than the obvious. Thank Him for keeping you from things that could have destroyed you. Thank Him for the times you didn't get what you asked for because He had something better, something safer. Thank Him for His patience when you wandered, for His strength when you had none left, for His love that refused to let go. Lose your eyes if you can. Picture the moments God carried you when you were too weak to walk. Whisper your own thank you right there in your own words. And then remember this. God's love isn't a distant, abstract thing. It's not just a verse in a book. It's a reality proven in the most costly way. He gave His only Son so you could live. Jesus willingly bore your shame, your sin, your punishment. He endured the nails, the thorns, the mockery, and the abandonment, not because He had to, but because He chose you. Let that truth break you in the best way. Let it pull your heart to its knees in awe. There's nothing you could give to repay Him, and the miracle is, He's not asking you to repay Him. He's asking you to believe, to trust, to follow, to trade your fear for His peace, your sin for His grace, your death for His life. When you say yes to Him, you're not just accepting salvation. You're surrendering your whole life into the hands of the one who loves you more than you love yourself. So give Him your dreams. Give Him your questions. Give Him the parts of you you're not proud of. Give Him the weakness you keep trying to hide. And watch as He turns broken pieces into a testimony. Let your actions, your words, and even your private thoughts reflect His sacrifice. Live in such a way that someone watching you would want to know the God you serve. Gratitude like that is contagious. It changes atmospheres. It softens hard hearts. It reminds people that God's goodness isn't theory. It's tangible, it's present, it's daily. And it's not just for mountaintop moments. Even in the valley, especially in the valley, gratitude becomes a weapon. It keeps you anchored when storms try to pull you under. Today, before the demands of life start shouting for your attention, choose to thank Him. Thank Him for waking you up. Thank Him for another sunrise. Thank Him for clean water, for the safety to sleep without fear, for the friends or family who care for you, even if imperfectly. Thank Him for hope that refuses to die in your heart. And if today feels too heavy for big words, start with something small. Thank you, Lord, for being here. That's enough, because He's here, and His mercies are new every morning. Pause one last time. Let your heart speak in silence. You don't need perfect sentences. Just let your gratitude rise like incense to the throne of God. Lesson to carry with you. Gratitude isn't a feeling you wait for. It's a choice you make. The more you choose it, the more you'll see God's hand in everything. And when you live from that place, you'll find yourself not just surviving days, but living them in the fullness of His joy, peace, and unshakable love. Thank you for joining me in this time of prayer and reflection. My prayer is that you begin each day with a heart that notices God's hand in both the big and small moments. Let gratitude shape your words, your choices, and your worship. If this message spoke to your heart, take a moment to share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Remember to subscribe to Prayer Decode so you can receive every new prayer and teaching that will inspire and strengthen your faith. Until next time, may the peace of Christ guard your heart and mind, and may you walk in the joy of His presence each day.